Hi there. So I am going to let you watch as I do my LinkedIn marketing for the day. I've been doing this in my private groups, and people are like, "Oh my goodness, this is a game changer for us." So I thought I would do it publicly so you can see how I, LinkedIn person, do my LinkedIn marketing to my own methods every single day. Now, I haven't prepped this, and that's the point. I thought maybe I should have had something to hand, but I'm going into this with no idea what I'm going to do, no idea what I'm going to post, no thoughts process about what I'm going to do. And that is exactly how I do my LinkedIn marketing. Now, I can't show you exactly how I would do it if I was you, because I've got some restrictions. For example, I'm at the max of 30,000 people, but I would show you what I do if I wasn't. And I am unable to add more people, basically, which is disappointing. I wish LinkedIn would open up the numbers I'm allowed to have connected to me, but there we go. So this is it, guys. I just want to show you how I do it, and hopefully this will help you if you've been following my stuff for a while and you're thinking, sounds too good to be true. This is exactly how I do my LinkedIn. So I'll show you my feed, I think. Is that sharing? I hope so. Hold on. I need to put, hold on. Add it to my stream. There you go. Bear with me. So this is my LinkedIn profile. Okay, so try and get back to it now. Right, so you should be able to see this. I can't see if you can see it, so you'll have to let me know. Okay, so this is my profile. I just come in here. I can see some comments, but I can't see what you're saying. Bear with me. Right, okay. There we go. Right, I think you can see. So this is the most important bit for me, this bit here. Who's viewed your profile? Not for the who's viewed me. I haven't got premium, you'll notice. I haven't got premium, that's fine. This number here is the most important number for me. So that shows me all the people that are coming to my profile. And that is the most important bit, because that's what I want LinkedIn to do. I want people to come to my profile. That is the aim of the game. That is the number one thing that I care about. I'm not interested in views. I'm not interested in engagements, shares, anything, reach, or anything like that. It's only this number, and I'm only competing against myself. So all I want to do is make sure this number is going up and up and up every single week. And when it does, it means that I am getting leads into my inbox. So I had a call this morning with a lovely guy, you might be watching this, who dropped into my inbox yesterday and said, Helen, I've seen your stuff. Can you help us with LinkedIn? We got on a call this morning. He knows I can help him. And that's how business works, right? He came to me, he saw my stuff. I didn't DM him. I don't send any DMs I'll try not to send any DMs on LinkedIn. Obviously, I do message people, but I don't message people when I connect with them and things like that. So the aim of the game for me is to get people to come here. So I want people to come to see my headline, which is, as you can see, helping high-performing entrepreneurs and teams get inbound leads on LinkedIn without sending any DMs. And how I do that: performance coaching, strategy training, consultancy. All is focused on this, and want people to come to this bit, which is my about page, which is this. I want people to come and read all of this. I want to open this up, read it all, and come to this bit and take action here, which is that. Message me on here now. That's all I want people to do. I want to drive people to this, drive traffic to this, which is a love letter to my ideal client, and I want people to take that action to send me a message, and they do. It happened yesterday. I had to call this morning. So when I'm coming to do my LinkedIn, I go to my homepage. I then go to find people. So I want to work with sales directors. So you'll be able to see, obviously I've searched for this before. So I filter by people. It's a bit slow, because and then I filter by second degree connections only, because my firsts are already in my connections. And then, as you can see, I've got some pending here, but I just go down and connect. Don't write a note, just connect. Follow the people that want to be followed. As you can see, I don't go in and, assess who they are and what they do. Follow these people. Obviously, I did it yesterday. So connect. Don't send a note. Sometimes it'll let me, sometimes it won't. Follow him. And I go down and I ask to connect with 10 people each day if LinkedIn will let me. And they will hopefully come to see my profile. That's one way of driving traffic, is asking people to come and have a look at my profile. So I've done my 10 for the day. So that bit is done. Back to home. Now it's time to do some content. So if you follow me, you'll know I'll do 4 pillars of content. So a story post, story, video, social proof, call to action. So I'll just do it in any order. So I'll start by pulling something out of my profile. I start with my call to action. Okay. Let's take a bit. So I did that one yesterday. So let's just start this. This one I post quite a bit. What I want people to do ultimately on LinkedIn is I want people to fill in my LinkedIn scorecard. So I'll create a post. Post that in here. And then I want people to start here. And I'll take this out of my notes. I don't think you can see me finding, but we have a scorecard for people to fill in to tell me about where they're at with their LinkedIn. That allows us to get some data on them. So that's my call to action done. Social proof, I'll take something out of my numerous testimonials that I've got. Oh, I pressed the button and nothing happened. I've used some of these first ones. So this lovely one from Rebecca Johnson here. So I'll just screenshot that. So I'm going to share that as a photo. I don't know if you can see this bit. You might not be able to see me doing anything, but I'm going to using my computer. Lovely words from, I'm going to tag her in so she can see. Rebecca Johnson. Don't need to say any more than that. Social proof done. Story. So it's April Fool's Day today. So I'm going to say it's April Fool's Day today. Don't see any good ones so far. Have you done any points? We haven't, and I feel like I've let the mind you, my kids are teenagers, they don't get up till lunchtime, so it's wasted in this house. I might put that right. This is what I mean by I actually just think as I type children. Our teenagers, so don't get up. Anyway, so a good one from Priestley. Or was it? I think it was. So that's a little story post about kind of what's going on in the world today. Video. So I'm going to do my video now. So when I do my video on LinkedIn, I'll just close that for a second. I don't know how to do. When I do my video on LinkedIn, I'll do it on my phone. Video. I don't know what I'm going to talk about like right now, but I'm going to think of something in a minute. April Fool's Day. Hiya. Well, this is quite meta because I am currently filming myself to provide content on how I do my LinkedIn every day. So if you're watching this video, you can go back and see the video. I think it'll be posted after this, obviously. I had to think really careful. That was a real blonde moment. So I'm doing the video now to explain how I quickly and easily do my LinkedIn marketing every day. And so this is the video that I'm filming for it. I'm going to post it now. So this will be out now. And then the video of me doing it will be coming after. So enjoy the video. I said video about 12 times, but it is really important to be putting out consistently stories, videos, social proof, call to action. And that's what I'm talking about today in my other video. Thanks. Happy April Fool's Day, by the way. So that's that. That's done. This is a bit meta. All will become clear. Okay, so that is going live. Right, back to my. So I've now done. I've done my story. I've done my social proof. I've done my call to action, and I've done my. Hold on. And I've done my video. So now it's time to do my engagement for the day. So engagement for me goes like this. So I go to my home, see what's happening. Rob Illage. A lot of this is going to be April Fool's stuff, isn't it? I'm just going to. I actually do keep seeing this. Check it out. I actually will. I do want to check it out. But I haven't checked it out yet. I'm just letting you know, hello, I need to check it out. So that's an advert. This is from Gemma. Dear husband's work. Interesting. Parents want to share childcare. I do remember first flexible working requests going in with the council. I actually do. It was kind of like, it's like the most outrageous thing in the world. Well, it wasn't work full time, but I remember condensed hours was like the most wildest thing we'd ever seen at the council. People doing 5 days in 4. So Amy's finishing at Breakout Media. I'm just going to put a look. Come in next. You got. I don't know what's. I'm having to be double. I don't normally double check things this much because it's April Fool's Day. Lovely Louise. Start the week with the best intentions. So she's got something coming out. The Unstoppable memberships. Together priorities goals. That looks good, and it's a very good price. Also, it looks great. And it does. And it is a great. An absolute bargain, as it is. I actually do like LinkedIn. I think all this stuff's funny. Ghosted by clients. It's a bit shitty. Because it hurt. I just love people. I think they're great. Wow. So Emily. Oh. Wow, that is amazing. I just write what comes into my head. Is this not what everyone else does when they do their LinkedIn engagement? This is what people are telling me. They're like, oh, this is now I do it. James, that is definitely April Fool's. Okay, so hopefully that gives you an example. Obviously, I'm going to do a bit more than that, but hopefully that shows you a little bit behind the scenes, if you like. So this is it, guys. That's my LinkedIn is done for the day. That's what I do every day. I go in, I create 4 posts, including a video. I should do anyway. Yeah, so this is like, if you look back, I have had a bit of a hiatus, but I'm back now. So to do it, I literally don't think about it. Go in. It's almost like, I'm sorry, guys, if you thought there was some secret magic. This is how I do it. I go in, I create 4 posts, I do a call to action, I do a little story about something that's going on that day, I do a little video, which is now posted, I can see it on my phone. See it? And I post a social proof. It's like, and then I spend 10 minutes, 20 minutes just going through my feed, being supportive, commenting on people's stuff, saying whatever comes into my head. Like, the thing is that what clients tell me is they say, and I've started doing this with clients, which is why I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do this publicly so people can see, and hopefully it'll be really valuable to somebody somewhere. Because the number one thing is people pay me to learn this stuff, which is great. And just the day-to-day stuff is really easy. You just have to be really consistent with it. But it's all the foundational work, and that's what they pay me for, which is great, and then holding them accountable. But when I say to clients, watch me as I do it, and one of my clients, she's great, she's Canadian, she was like, what was that? That is not how I do it. I spend ages searching for people and like looking at their profiles and asking them, deciding whether they're the people to ask to connect. And then I spend ages thinking about what to post, and is it good enough, and is it the right time to post, and should I be spreading them out? As you can see, I just do mine all on top of each other. Like, that's just because that's easier for me. And then when it comes to engaging, I'm like, well, should I comment on this? And I don't really know this person, and what will this person think? And what should I say? And how can I? It's like, it's not about turning every conversation back to you. It's not about writing the perfect post. It's not about only asking to connect with the perfect people. It's about consistently growing your audience, putting out content. That'd be great content. putting out, being consistent, being supportive and positive, and giving people support when it comes to their posts. Like, it's done. Like, my LinkedIn's done for the day. And you can see not only that most important number, which is profile views. I mean, your profile has to be written for your ideal client. When you've got a beautiful profile that if people see it, they take action, this stuff becomes a lot easier, obviously. Otherwise, you're kind of talking into the abyss, and people will come to your profile and not take action. So hopefully that is useful. Oh, thank you, guys. But things like this. So this is a great question. So Anna's asking, what about engaging before posting up to the algorithms? To all the algorithms, never crosses my mind, Anna. Like, maybe that would work better, maybe it wouldn't. I just don't even think about that. Like, this is what I mean. Is I engage after I do my posting, because that's just how I've always done it. But I'm engaging every single day, so more people see my stuff anyway. So it's a good question that I haven't got a good answer to, because I just don't do it. And I think a lot of LinkedIn people get really focused on things like that. Like, oh, well, and I've seen things like, people posting and then writing their own 3 comments in the first hour. And I'm like, somebody told you to do that? Because it seems a really unnatural thing to do. Like, I just feel like those kind of sort of hacks just seem exhausting and weird to try and implement all the time. So no, Holly, I've not scheduled any of it. I just put it all out there and post it, and it's all good. So no, none of that was scheduled or even thought of before even though I knew I was going to go live. Like, I just was like, oh, if I try and prep, then that's just faking it. So I've just done it exactly how I would do it. Literally gone and got myself a brew. I've got 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm going to do it now. But yeah, that video's out there now. Oh, thanks, Simon. Hopefully it is useful for everybody. I think it's good. Yes, it can be done fast. It doesn't have to take hours, and it doesn't have to take a lot of headspace up. And maybe this will get ripped apart. I don't know. I mean, it's on LinkedIn, so less people on LinkedIn get mad about me being on LinkedIn and making out it's so easy, but it is that easy. For me, that's exactly how I do it. Full disclosure. Yeah, Lindsay, been doing your LinkedIn while listening to me. Perfect. The thing that I love about LinkedIn is it's just so easy and so simple and can be done so quickly, and it'll generate leads. I got a lead, like I say, I got a lovely lead from a great guy yesterday who just said, "Hi Helen, can you help me? I've seen your stuff. I think can you help me?" And sure, got on a call this morning at 9:30, talked for half an hour. I've given him my price. He said, "Wow, that's more than I thought it was going to be." I said, "Well, I am very good. It'll, you're not paying for half a day. You're paying for a complete transformation of your lead gen for your business. So let's see if he comes back, and that's okay." But the point is, I got the lead came, and it's a great lead. He's a great guy. He's got a great business. There's a huge opportunity there. Could it go somewhere? Absolutely. Might it? Completely not. Absolutely. And I think if we approach our businesses with this kind of with or without me energy, as Daniel Priestley would say, of we're here to do the work, and LinkedIn gives us an opportunity to have lots of inquiries coming our way. And for me, it works a lot smoother, a lot slicker, and a lot quicker than Facebook. And it's completely free. And my background's cool. Thanks, Paul. So my background used to be a whole wall in my office in Warrington. The whole wall was done in this digitally printed wallpaper. It was really cool. And now I've moved house. So now it's fake. It's a fake version. But it used to be a whole wall, and I had a pool table, and it was all good. Lindsay, how do you get LinkedIn Live? You have to apply for it. Now, they wouldn't let me have it for ages, but now I have it, which is great. But you have to apply for it. And I applied for it multiple times before they would give it to me. And then one day they just gave it to me. So if you've applied and not heard back, I don't know how you do it. I can't remember, but you find it somewhere. But if you applied and you've been told no, or just been ghosted by LinkedIn, apply again. And you never know, they might give it to you. But that said, when I do my LinkedIn video on the daily, I use my phone, and I just do a video, like a video. So I just put my phone in my holder. You see me do it, right? I go to LinkedIn and I do take a video, and I do a couple of minutes video about whatever's going through my head that day, because people won't buy from me purely on a piece of content. Well, they might on something like this, but very unlikely. But what they will do is they'll see my headline. So every time I post, every time I put a video out, every time I put a comment on somebody's post, every time I ask somebody to connect, more people see my headline. And more people see my headline, all I want people to do is click on my headline. So if they click on my headline, they're going to come to my profile. So a percentage of people, so say I get my headline, I do 4 posts, ask 10 people to connect, and I can't do the maths now, but let's say, and then I ask to connect, and then I do 50 engagements, right? 50, 64, right? Trying to make the maths easy. That's 64 times in a day that my headline has been stamped into LinkedIn's universe, if that makes sense. 64 times a day for 20 minutes, and it's going to drive traffic. And I can see that because I'm focused completely on that number, which is views on my profile. So it's driving traffic. So more people see my headline, more people click on it, come to my profile. Are they all the right people? No, but the fact that they've clicked on it is a really significant commitment to, buying from me in the future, right? They're showing their interest. So when they click on my headline, they're moving towards me. When they just get there, they're going to read it and they accept or reject, right? It's either this person sounds like they're for me, or, oh my goodness, I'd never want to work with this person, right? So if it's an accept, then they're much more likely to accept that they want to be connected to me because I maybe have asked them, or they might ask me to connect. So I have hundreds, if not thousands, of pending connection requests. And I can't accept them because LinkedIn won't let me, which is really frustrating. But they accept or reject. So, and then when they see the content, the call to action is send me a message, send me a message, send me a message. So getting people to click on your headline is only stage 1. That's how you turn strangers into browsers. Browsers then then you need to change browsers into connections, and then connections into inquiries. But this takes time. That's what I feel like a lot of people get wrong, because they're so focused on turning people from strangers into inquiries so quickly. So that's why people do a lot of DMing. They start messaging people all the time, building those relationships, whatever. Like asking people how they are, asking people why they're connected, asking people what's the biggest frustration. And all that does is just create tons of work, right? If I'm DMing everybody that I connected with and anyone who wants to connect with me, or even responding to every DM I get asking me how I am or what my big frustration is, I would be spending all day in LinkedIn. I haven't got time for that. I've got 4 children and a fiance and 2 cats, who probably the most demanding of all those things, and a business to run. So I haven't got time to be making friends in the DMs. People are like, oh, it's a relationship based, but it is. But we build our relationships en masse by putting out great content and engaging people and being out there publicly and being a good user of LinkedIn. And then the right people will come to us. And that's what it's all about. Do I think the notifications of visits to your profile put people clicking through? I don't think so, Lee, because we've got 4,000 in the last 90 days, but maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. This is not what I'm focused on. What I'm focused on is, am I doing my 3 things every day? Am I adding new connections or asking to connect with new connections? Am I putting out content? Am I engaging with my audience publicly in a positive and supportive manner? That's what I do every day. I mean, I've been rambling on for ages, but we've still only been on this video for 26 minutes. And the actual I'm doing my LinkedIn was 15 minutes, maybe max. And I'll probably go back on. And the thing is about doing it in the morning is that when I go back on in the afternoon, I've got all the responses to all my engagements, responses to all my posts, and I can reply to some of that and just be back in and being active as well. So I like to do my LinkedIn in the morning, 2 reasons. One, for that, so I can come back in the afternoon and kind of mop up with activity. But mainly because if I don't do it in the morning, I might never get around to it. A bit like going to the gym or going kickboxing. I always like to do it in the morning because otherwise I'll never get around to it and other things will get in the way. So remember, on LinkedIn, as long as you've got a beautifully written headline that talks to your ideal client, shows them exactly how you help them, what outcomes you deliver and how you do it, and a profile that turns them into complete strangers, into browsers, and then potentially into inquiries, like it happens with me every day pretty much, then it's just about focusing on showing up and doing those 3 things every single day and forgetting about the rest. Just make sure you're consistent and show up, make it easy, make it simple, make it fun for yourself. Don't overthink it. Don't get caught up in the detail, and enjoy it. And if you do what I've just done for 10 minutes every single day for the next 30, 60, 90 days, you will see that number absolutely go up and you will get inquiries into your business. Have fun with it.